How are you guys looking health-wise?
We got some guys dinged up there late. Nothing serious, nothing that would keep people off the season.
Zach Swanson's going to be all right for the season.
Everybody right now will be back for the season. Exceptions of Cam Dyer, where he's bang bang. He may be out a little bit early and then get back later.
Your take on what you saw today? Take your time.
Heart rate's about 140. I thought it was good. I mean, short day, we were only down to 3D tackles, so we had to ad-lib a little bit, have a little fun, but I thought the guys competed. You can see the camaraderie on the team, and I think that's the most important part.
What's it like to get back in the stadium with the fans? I know you've had fans out on some Saturdays, but to kind of have a little, almost like game-like feel.
Yeah, it was awesome having little kids out here under the lights, fan fest. It was an awesome experience.
Does it seem about where you wanted them to be at this time in spring going into the summer?
No team is ever where I want them to be. I mean, I like where we're at, but we're not satisfied, and I think we can be a lot better.
One of your main goals is having fun working harder than everyone else in the country. What are ways to practice that you've been promoting that?
I mean, just out here today, guys smiling around, guys competing in one-on-ones, people getting excited for them. Just kids being able to be themselves, not having to shape themselves in the light of the coach and the program, having a program that shapes itself in the light of the kids. And that's what we're about.
Now that spring's wrapped up, how do you think the young guys responded to your challenge earlier in spring?
Saw Chris Johnson out there make an awesome play at the end. He's a great example of their response. He got better throughout the entire camp, and for him to make that play on the goal line was awesome.
You mentioned the camaraderie of the group. Just how do you feel like the young guys have kind of fit into that?
Yeah, I mean, all these guys hang out. We have a close team, and I think the portal is a reflection of that. Still 6 hours left, but I mean, our guys want to be here. They like it here, and I think there's something powerful in that.
When you think of the previous few springs compared to this one, just what sort of growth barometer you can see?
Well, we're more talented earlier, so we have more vets, so the standards in something higher. I'm sorry, one more question. I need to go sit down.
Does Sam look ready for a Heisman type of run to you?
I think he does. I think Sam's done everything he can do. We're about to post later today. His stats, I got him. I think he was like 42 for 44, 680 yards and 8 touchdowns. So we'll post that later.
How'd your first spring go for you?
It was good. It was a learning experience. I feel like I've gotten better over my time here. So yeah.
Where do you feel like you grew the most in these 15 practices?
I feel like my blocking, like becoming a more balanced player. I feel like when I came in, I wasn't really that big of a blocker, but just learning, getting under all the vets' wing, and being able to take Coach Mon's coaching, it really helped me out a lot too. So.
What'd you ask for on your birthday?
I didn't ask for much. I was just chilling all day, waiting for practice then, and I'm about to head home right now, see what's going on at home. And so, yeah.
Obviously, summer workouts, all that type of stuff over the next couple of months. Where do you want to grow and improve in that period where there's not really coaches around?
I feel like I just want to get faster, and I want to stay consistent with being in shape and all that too. So I feel like just staying in shape and being able to push myself to be a better player than I already am. So yeah.
How do you think that connection between you and Sam has grown from that first practice to the spring game?
I feel like it's grown a lot just because at the start I was really running with Navi and all the younger guys, but then as I got to push more to the ones and twos, I feel like we really connected, and just there's still a lot to go, but I feel like just the little connection we had and during spring was good too.
You're one of the younger guys in this room. Where do you feel like Shaman and Kamari have helped you over these 15 practices?
I feel like they helped me a lot. Shaman gives me a lot of tips on my blocking, and just seeing him play really helps me a lot because I try to implement what he does into my game too. Even Kamari helps me a lot too. So we're all a whole tight end room. We just help each other. We just want each other to get better.
When you committed to Arizona State, did you ever expect 15 practices in that your head coach would be bear crawling?
Nah, that wasn't on my bingo card, but I feel like that was Dilly. That's always been Dilly. So yeah.
Other than your size,
What makes you think you're going to be able to make an impact early here?
Shoot, I feel like just my IQ. It's like being able to put the extra time in learning the game and learning the opponents. I feel like that'll help me a lot too.
Last spring ball, obviously you got a whole season.
Yeah.
But how's it feel to know that this is the last spring ball that you're gonna have?
Man, I love this place. This is my home. Like just, think about when I first got here in the spring, January, a couple months ahead of this time, but to see like 3 years, go by that fast. My third spring here with these coaches, it's just a blessing, especially coming from where I come from, my story, just to be somewhere and feel home, feel comfortable, feel wanted, I feel like that's, for me, I'm able to get the best out of myself on the field. So I'm just really blessed, grateful that I was able to come here.
How do you feel like this defense looks through 15 practices compared to this time last year?
I think it's kind of night and day. Like you can kind of see just how we're running to the ball. People look way smoother, way cleaner, and that's because we actually know what we're doing and we know what to do. So now we really focus on why we're doing stuff, why are we doing this, why are we doing that. After being in certain situations last year, with the guys we got on the field, we feel like there's no reason why we can't be the best defense in this conference and one of the top defenses in the country. So we just been working on holding each other accountable, to the highest standards. So when we come here on Saturdays and it's time to play defense, we come out on top when it counts.
What does it mean to you be able to have the type of career that you've had, obviously at the college level, and then wrap up your last spring in front of a bunch of ASU fans that love and support you?
Man, like I said, it's just a blessing, going from Texas to USC, traveling across the world, then coming here to Arizona, somewhere I had never been, and somewhere I never want to leave. So it's just a blessing, and like I said, came back one more year because I feel like that was the right thing to do. I felt it in my heart. So excited to come back, show people why I'm one of the best defensive backs in the country.
A couple of your dogs still on a draft board, Shamari, Leaf, Scat still available. Just what do you want to say to NFL teams and what they're getting in those guys?
Last year, all those guys, we were underdog team, some of those guys still on the board, but I promise you, they are a big part of the reason why we won. All of them, everybody who's in the draft now are tremendous leaders, tremendous football players, so I would say pick them up on your team because they're definitely going to make a difference.